Hi, my name is Rochelle, and as I told you in my first video, I'm here to speak to you. I'm supposed to be doing that because together we are going to dismantle the harmful, destructive, systemic institutions in the United States. And as many times as I say it, it never sounds less bold. And I wake up every morning asking myself, how can I say that with such confidence without sounding crazy? And maybe I do sound crazy. And yet, I know it's doable. There's a piece of me that says it's already been accomplished, and all we have to do is provide the details. I acknowledge that there's been people for centuries that have been doing the work, and amazing work. And I just now feel the time is right to accelerate that, to make the changes. I know that with our collective will, with our collective passion, with our collective power, we're going to make it happen now. We're going to change the nature of power. I wake up, since I've been here, like I told you, I have these friends, my mentors, teachers, in a most delightful way. I don't have an English word, I think, that describes how they have come into my life and come into my heart and just sharing love. And I wasn't this before. And I'm hoping that I will resonate with people to see that I'm this case study. I've been here, I've been learning, I've been talking to people, and I've done some really nice things in my life. I don't deny that. But my world, when I look at it, I had such a small vision of my place in the world. It was so narrow. So it was like this. And now it's like this. And nothing was wrong with that. It's just that I'm more aware of how I can participate. And so I'm going to continue sharing stories with you. And hopefully you can see how I got there and see if maybe you can do that transition too, if you want to. So a story. It was late 2014. I moved back to Virginia and I was looking for a place to stay, and I saw an ad for someone wanting a roommate. So I called up and said, "Hi, I see your ad in the paper." And she said, "Yes, I'm Joyce and I'm black." And I said, "Hi, I'm Rochelle and I'm white." I said, "Do you want to meet?" And so we met, and we're great friends to this day. Oh, before I go further, I just want you to know when I share a story, I've gotten permission to share it, okay? So, hi, Joyce. So we're in the apartment one day, and she just says to me, she says, "You know what? When I wake up knowing I'm a I wake up knowing I'm a black woman maneuvering through a white world." And she said, "How do you wake up?" I said, "I just wake up. I just, even in a good mood, I'm in a bad mood, but it never crosses my mind to think that I'm a white woman because this is the world I live in and I don't struggle walking through it." And that was the start of, I guess, a beginning of these talks. So when I got here, I've asked people that, I've shared that with them. And one man, a black man who's in his 40s, said to me, "You know what? I haven't used those words, but what I would tell you, it feels like being a black man is a full-time job." I asked a woman close to 40, again, a black woman. She said, "I never thought of it that way either, but you know what? That is true, and I just assumed everyone knew that." And what I have told my friends here is that if you're going to assume anything about me, assume that I don't know, because there is so much I don't know. You know, I spoke to, again, a friend, he's a black man in his 40s. I was so angry one day. I said that I have to ask you these questions. And he said, and he was just like, "Of course." He said, "That's just how it is." And it's like, well, that's the point. He said, "How would you know?" And I said, "That's the point. Why don't I know?" And so I'm learning, and like I said, I think of myself as a case study. I hope it resonates with you. And what I want you to know very clearly, whatever I'm sharing, is not coming from a place of blame. It's not coming from a place of guilt. It's just an acknowledgement of what I don't know, and that we're all relevant in the world. Since I've been here, I've gone to meetings, I've been to trainings, I've been to workshops, I've been to conferences. And there's been times when I've walked out and gone to my car and I'll just burst into tears thinking, how can I be relevant? Or that I'm not relevant. And I'm here to tell you, we are all relevant. So please just know that and participate. Hopefully you'll just see something within me. Like I said, I wasn't this before. I did good things. I've made a difference, but this is different. So join me on this crazy roller coaster of a ride. We're all participating, and we're all going to change the world because it is doable. We just need our collective will. And I just know, I'm just betting on the fact that there's a whole bunch of Michelles out there in all sizes and shapes. And before I close, I'm going to tell you, look, there's a couple links on the bottom. One is from Collabora Action, and I know Marcus, he's the executive director. It said theater group to incite social justice. I'm putting it there because, as I mentioned to you, I've gone to a whole bunch of different communities while I've been in Chicago, and what I've found is that I know things that other people don't know who've lived there forever. So if you live in Chicago, please check it out. And there's another link down there, Feel Real, about connecting. So I look forward to the next time I see you. Stay safe, stay healthy, sending lots of love. To the next time.